Okay, here we go. Let's get started on this video. This is the third time in a row. So here are some of my characters from the latest, not my characters, the characters that I have received from the latest collectible minifigure series. I think there's a fair few of them. Somebody's missing, so not these characters. Here's the little bag. Here we go. Here's Acorn person. They're over here on the side. I don't think this is all of them, but I have, how many have we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, haven't I got another one? I feel like I have. But, oh, I had the little piece of paper. This is turning out to be way less organized. But I've got some more of these, so let's get them done. So I feel like, because I've got 5 of these, that I should have 7 of these characters. Who don't I have that I know that I have? Honestly, I don't know what I did with the little. We'll have to open up another one. I've got enough. Who haven't I got yet? And who am I missing from my lineup today? There's the doggy, and other characters. I was kind of aiming to get this all done. So that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So who have I not got? Or can I not count? I can't count. Look at that. I honestly can't count. There's 7 there. There's 7 that are all here. So hopefully we can get all 12 by the end of the day. So let's just start with this one, which has been sitting here, waiting nice and carefully, politely. So, gosh, I really did not open this bag. Where are the scissors gone? Where have I put them? Decided a lack of scissors. Anyway, it's too late. Oh, right, okay. So the one that I went along and I tried to get them all, and I got lots of them, but actually I was stuck on this one here because, and I decided that this was actually the one that was going to be the hardest one to get because they're actually kind of cool, and you can make, like, this is the one that you want more than one of because you can have like a little collection of robot people things. They look like they're radiation workers, but this is not actually a radiation worker. It's like a little robot. But anyway, that's what this one is. So I went to a different shop. Like I felt through the bags and I couldn't find them, and I was a bit depressed. But then I went to another shop and I did find them, and here they are. So they're like a funny looking robot-y thing with a funny looking face. I don't really know, but they do have a head. Like, the body is very useful. Like, you can definitely use it for some kind of radiation thing. And they come with different hand attachments. So they've got like a little hand thing, which is quite neat. Can I make their little robot without looking at the instructions on the back of the sheet, which tell you how to do it? I think I can. I think that one goes at the front. I think that goes like that. And this probably goes at the back, and then there are 2 feet. Like, how hard can that be? That's all there is to it. That's the little robot, and they do actually stand up. So did I get it right? Did I get it right? I did. That's the instructions there. So I was quite glad to get that one because I was kind of annoyed that I wouldn't be getting this one. But again, they're a slightly different yellow. I feel like they could have been an orange or yellow. And I did get the original nuclear, like on the long time ago. They had collectible minifigures with a nuclear power plant guy, or was it a biohazard guy? It might have been a biohazard guy, but they were that kind of hazardous situation person. I only got one, and I regret that because they're quite a collectible character these days, and I feel like I should have got a couple of them. Oh well, I don't know if I get more than one of this one. I almost thought about trying to get another one, but they're not as exciting as I was hoping they would be. So, I mean, they're pretty cool. Like, I liked it, but they're not exciting enough to have more than one. Maybe. If there's any character in the set that I would get another one, it's that one. Hold on, I'm trying to get my scissors. Oh, here's a pair of scissors. Alright. And that whole, oh gosh. Alright, there's some scissors. These I actually got because they remind me of scissors that I had when I was a kid. So, in fact, maybe they are the scissors that I had when I was a kid. I can't remember. But this one is, who have we got left? So we've got that one done so far, and that one. So we haven't got this guy, haven't got her, haven't got her, haven't got him. So who have we got? It's not this person because they've got a very big... It's her, the one I said was the least exciting. So let's just find out just how least exciting she is. And actually reading the instructions, I realised that I'm not very clever at... where's her head gone? Her head's over here. Understanding how to use this piece that they give you all the time. This thing here. And that actually I've been using it wrong. So it does have an actual purpose other than running things. Aren't I being silly? So I will show you, because I read it on the back of the page, that it's actually used. How is it used? It's used. So I've been trying to use it by putting it on the bottom of their foot, right? So that they are kind of able to run. Is that how I've been using it? Like that? And that's not how you use it. You use it on the back like this, and then they sort of like can sit like that. Or him. It's a him. It's not a. It's a guy. That's right. That's right. We've had this discussion how I automatically assumed that an ice skater would be a woman, which is of course ridiculous because they have couples ice skating the whole time, and that's like Torval and Dean, that kind of stuff. Like I grew up, my mum was obsessed with Torval and Dean, so. I should be a bit more onto it than this, but they've won gold, so that's quite cool. So they're not too bad. They're quite interesting with their two coloured arms, but other than that, they're not decorated on the legs. You feel like they could have had a bit more sparkles on the legs, a bit more sequins down there, but they're quite okay. And you know, I mean, they're fine. They're fine. But what's not fine is that I've lost the scissors already. That was clever. Wow. Where did I put them? I have no idea where the scissors went. Yeah. Oh well, we'll just have to go back to our old friend, the not very useful cutting tool thing, and just hope that it magically works. Didn't quite work. Okay. So... we've got. Oh, I put them back. Oh, I know where the scissors are. They're back where where they're supposed to be. Oh my gosh! I actually did something. That's just the instructions. So this is what we've got here. I was just gonna say, oh my gosh! I actually did something. Not, you know, I absent-mindedly put things back in their correct place, which is what you want. So I've got her now. This is the one that I think people are getting as like for an army, because you can just change the heads around a bit, and you've got like different characters. She has a unique green double-faced thing, which is not going to come in that useful, and the green here. So this is the standard here. So you can definitely rearrange your Friends and Frozen series characters. Where did the Friends characters go? Oh, they're over here. Is this the same as her here? No, it's different from her here, and it's different from her here. It's a bit like Scarlet Witch's here, but not the same. But anyway, let's put it on her. Where's her shield? She comes with a shield. I can't see the shield. The shield must still be in the plastic bag that I decided not to open all the way. No, that wasn't the plastic bag. That wasn't the plastic bag. This was the plastic bag. No, I can't feel the shield. Where did the shield go? There are the swords. Gosh, did I not get a shield? This is going to be one of those things where I have to go back and review the video. I feel like I should have. Okay, we'll just open up this bag completely. There's the little instructions. There's no shield. That's odd. How could I lose the shield? It's not around here somewhere. No. Maybe I didn't get the shield. Maybe I'll have to complain to Lego and say, look, I definitely, on camera, maybe this will be the time. Did I not get the shield? Really? How could I not? Because I would have felt that in the packet. Honestly, that's weird. It's gone. So anyway, she has a shield. I'm sure, like I did, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, she's got 2 swords, so she doesn't need a shield. She's just crazy. She's going all at it with the 2 swords. She's not going to stop. She's like, get out of my way. The same color of those lightning bolts from the pick-a-brick sets. So she could have lightning bolts in her hands too. But the minifigure, without the cool shield, is quite good. Like, she's got pretty good markings all the way around, and all the way on the top and the body. So that's definitely a well textured minifigure. So shame about the shield. Shame indeed. But I don't think I have lost it. I think it's somewhere ridiculous. It's fallen off the table or something. Again, like if you're watching this, you could just go back and you could, like, you know, look back on the video and say, ah, there it was, or there it wasn't. But anyway, we've now done 3, and we've got almost all of them. We're just down to the last 2, which is Loot Guy and Helmet Guy, or Paralympian Guy. And I'm going to use the scissors because I know where they are now because I put them away. So I got too excited about these scissors being put in the correct place that I've lost the shield. Well, you can't have everything in life, can you? It's either scissors or shields. That's the way it goes. So this one is definitely, because you can feel this packet, this person is very easy to find because they've got like a little plastic bag and they've got lots of interesting bits and pieces. So I do think they're actually kind of quite an interesting little character, but they don't seem to be as popular as that you would hope. Well, I guess there's only so many of these you're going to have, though it does seem like, I mean, it would be quite good to make a little like Paralympian you know, race where you actually had a whole bunch of people in this. Like, I don't know what this is. I guess this is a wheel. You know, it's not called wheelchairs. It's not a wheelchair. This is like a speed chair. Again, I don't watch any Olympics, so it's not like I'm not watching the Paralympics. I just don't watch the Olympics of any form. So I wouldn't have a clue what this is actually called. Like, it must have a name. It can't just be the turbo chairs or speed chairs. But like, it's pretty neat. It's pretty. It even in itself, like the fact that it's got like these angled wheels. It's quite a fun. I just dropped my fan on the floor. Quite a fun. And it feels very stable. Like, this feels rock. So it's quite good. It's quite good as a fidgety toy. But anyway, they do have a pretty cool minifigure. So they've got a little beard, and they've got where their legs go. I was wondering about the legs. I thought, would they have like different legs? But why would they do that? They don't. They just have normal legs. And look at that. I like the fact that the hands fit just where they should be. It's well thought out. Nicely done. But we forgot to put their medals on. They've won gold, just like ice skatey person. So there we go. It's an interesting little medal. That's quite good that you can have 2 of them. So now Raccoon person can also have a medal for being best raccoon in class. And what's this thing for? This has got to come in handy for something. Right a second. But they've got this really cool helmet. Like, it looks like an actual bicycle helmet. And it's quite neat. So this is actually like, you know, the wheels don't spin when their hands are there. That's quite, I don't know if I like that or I don't like it, but I mean, you can move your hands a little bit and then they look fine, but that's actually quite neat. It's like they're actually able to use their hands to push it almost, not quite. How come it spins on this one but not on that one? Okay, now they don't spin. So, oh, okay. Move their hands forward. There we go. Not bad. But what was this thing from? This thing was from... I don't know where that one was from. Huh. Okay, well it's here. It belongs to something. Maybe it's this guy here. He's having a drink. I feel like I need a drink of water. But we'll save that for after the video. Let's finish up, because this is meant to be a quick video. It's turned into a slow plottering mess as per usual. And now we're gonna, well, we know what this one has to be. It's a loot person. If they were in a box, they could be the loot box. I'm sure someone has made a loot box joke before. But there, I got it correct. So I've done pretty well, haven't I, in this one. So this was actually one of the first ones that I found when I was looking in the shop. And they were the last one to get. So, but this maybe it's a mandolin, maybe it's not a lute. I don't really know, but it looks really cool. It's quite well done. Never had one before. They do have a cool little hat, like thus. And I have to look at the picture, and his hat goes, I think, forward. That does look right. But actually, that doesn't look right, because in the picture, no, that is right. Okay. In the picture, the little feather is on the right-hand side, which is what I've got. So they're a bard. So when I was a kid, I used to play a game called The Bard's Tale many times. Not the PlayStation game, the original thing, and they remade it recently, but I haven't played that. But it was a very, very big influence in my early teenage years. Pre-teen years. So, and of course, that's about a person who's a bard and plays music, though of course you don't actually just have bards in your team. But they do come with these little gold coins, so people are actually paying them. So they're sitting on the street corner, and people are paying up money. So I've got scratches all over myself. That's from doing gardening, aggressive gardening as per usual. So there are these 2 gold coins, and they've got an extra thing. And they've got lots of extra feathers. There's like an abundance of feathers. You get 2 extra feathers. These are probably because they're so light and tiny. It's not always possible to accurately count them by machine, and so they just sometimes give you an extra spare one. Or maybe they're just so easy to lose, they have to give you 2 extra spares. But anyway, there we go. I did it. A series that is not like theme based, it's not licensed, it's not like Marvel, or it's not like, you know, what was the last one I went crazy on? The Looney Tunes one. And I actually got all of them, so I think I feel quite accomplished. They're all here, they're all done. And the next series appears to be, and I've seen early previews of it, is the Muppets. So that's going to be exciting. That's another series that I'm definitely going to be getting every single character. So nice. But this has been a pretty good series. Like, out of the characters, like this minifigure hero is probably like the helmet is great. The helmet is great on that one. This one here is just strange that they're a robot. I feel like if they had just been a standard radiation worker, that would be cool. She's actually like, I don't know. I like this one is actually like one of my favorite ones, because she's got like a cool plaid top, and the hair piece is really good. So I like that one. He was great. I feel like he adds character to things. I'm glad to get the Raccoon and the Jalapeno. So the Jalapeno is probably not that exciting, but it feels like you have to get all the costume characters. The Raccoon ones are the best of that one. This one is way better than you think they would be, because they've got the really cool head thing, and they've got the funny little cheeks, and they've got the cool little feather things. I feel like I need to get more of these, because this piece here is definitely a Quirky Creations piece that you need to have. And also all the ones with the animals, which I think I've lost some of the animals. I've lost the toucan, haven't I? Her toucan's disappeared. Who had the toucan? No, she didn't have the toucan. She had the toucan. Where does she go? She's right here, but she's lost her bird. Which is a bit rude, but it should be on the desk somewhere. And this guy was pretty cool, and they came with a husky. We've got lots of huskies. So that's it's not too much you can say. Like, if you're making an army, this is the person to go with. And these guys, these also were very good. Like this one, I really, really dismissed enough times, but they're fine. They're fine. And this one is also interesting. I'm not going to be making a purple space person, so I don't care about that. But the fact that their head's a bit rubbery is odd. Reminds me of the Alien, the Earth Defense Force ones where they had that. Was that what it was called? The ones where they had the green 1950s alien invaders, and they had one that was a head crab kind of character, and all the other green. That was my favorite, and that's kind of reminds me of that. It's like a head crab, but not really a head crab. So you could turn it into one like that, like, you know, she could be invaded by by the head thing, and she's being taken over. So anyway, that's that, and she was pretty cool. And of course, what was the last one I haven't said was pretty cool? I think it was just these two. These two are good. There are definitely lots of cool markings on these characters. Look at that. Look at that. She's actually like winning it almost. Oh, not quite. Like, she's got markings on the back and kind of on the back and front, but and bi-color on both the legs and the arms. So almost there. But anyway, I have nothing else to say, and I want to go to sleep. So thanks for watching, and like, share, whatever. No, don't bother with that. Bye.